at Titisee Sandbanks site. Wow, look at this. Pictures like these don't come along very often. We're just so lucky that we got here early in the morning and a couple of vans were just pulling off. Ready to do our first activity. No specific things planned, but we're just going to head off and see what we can see. Trying to pronounce the name of this lake. We can't.
Winnogfalwea.
Winnogfal, yeah.
Where?
How do you say the name of the lake?
Wildfelweier.
There we go. Ooh.
And there it is. Beautiful lake. And this is the only place to get a coffee here, I think it's the lake, but it looks mighty good. Michelle's been attacked by a wasp. There's even a motorhome in the car park. Homemade bread, homemade pumpkin soup. This looks amazing. Didn't realise the Black Forest was this hilly. Oh. We've had an almighty up for the last, what, 20 minutes? Obviously we were just down there by the lake. Oh, and it's been up, up, up since there. Nearly at the top now though. Amazing view down the valley there. Obviously carved out many millions of years ago by a glacier. Having some words in German here that explain what's happened.
Glacial landform. Burnt off the soup now. Right.
Good looking on his chairs, look.
Oh, need a photo. Oh, need a photo. I'll put the bike here. If you're putting your bike there, you're going to make sure it's coming up it and we'll go down the hill and that'll be it.
It is actually a ride down the hill.
No, it's not. Are you going to do this? No, I don't mean turn it, just sit on it. Oh, for goodness sake. Honestly, you're like a child sometimes. Stop playing, I want to take a photo.
Look, I could have taken a photo of you from that angle down the valley. There we go. Right, I'm ready.
No, it's not the right way, no.
beautiful. I feel the need for speed. It's been the last night here. Look at this, I thought it was a harp, it's actually water. Huh? So that's Titisee, the actual town. Here's the lake, and there's our campsite over there. We can just make out Katie right in the centre on the front. What a beautiful location.
I'm enjoying my lovely wine and I can hear grunting and groaning. Hands on hips, going for a dip apparently. It's not got very far. Oh, rubbing his head thinking about it. I'm just enjoying this. Sun's come out, he reckons he's going under.
Oh, a little bit fresh. Oh. But I've got the whole lake to myself. Oh, something's bit me. Something's actually on my foot. The fish was biting me then.
It's very brave. I'm still enjoying my wine and Chris, to be fair. I'm not going to be joining him. Good morning.
Morning. Wow, it's like being back in England.
It's a bit cold.
I think it's dropped from about 15, 16 degrees yesterday.
20 degrees yesterday.
Well, in the sun, yeah, 20 degrees in the sun, down to about 7 today. It's cold and it's a bit wet.
And look at all the people that are leaving. They obviously can't cope with the rain and the cold, and they're moving on. But us being us, we're not going to shy away from it, are we?
No.
We're still going to go. So we've done all the hiking gear. Waterproofs are definitely in the bags this time. Hence, we'll carry my own rucksack. Where are we going today then, dearest?
All I can say is kind of that way. I don't really know. You've seen your squirrels again? Wow, what's behind?
How big a tree is.
How to measure the height of a tree. Well, there was a detour sign which we ignored, and at Michelle's advice, and ended up here. It's another ski jump, so they're building a ski jump up here. But now we're a bit stuck. We've got to see if we can get down. I think we found a footpath here, so that's where you're not allowed to go, where we just went. But there's no issues really, and this is the detour. I like skiing and I like black runs, but this is definitely not for me. Scary. Very brave people who do this. You can see that they're constructing the jump tower, which I guess is going to be even higher than those trees. It is just so high. Arrived in Hinterzarten. Looks very nice here. And we've got a map.
Installation.
Yeah, that's what we walked around that lake. And this is where we've come from. So we've come from Titisee and we've walked to here, and we're going to walk kind of around this area. When in the Black Forest, you must have.
And look at the size of that. Huge. Looks amazing.
It is really good.
It's not super sweet, is it? It's like liquor in it.
And yet another ski jump. The distance over there. They do like them around here. I assume that Germany's going to do really well in the ski jumping championships next year. Wet and it's cold. Are you warm?
I am actually.
This valley's going on for quite a while. Absolutely beautiful. One good thing about the storms last night is it's giving lots of water in the valley. This looks like it happened recently. Oh, obviously it didn't happen recently, but could have even been last night. Could it? Look at the leaves though, the leaves are still alive. I think this was last night. We had a massive storm last night, and look, all the leaves on the ground, not kind of trodden in yet by walkers. So yeah, I think this came down last night. Michelle's just said, wow, get your video out, so let's have a look what she can see. that's an old flour mill. What I can't understand is you have to haul all the grain a long way up this valley. Must be a reason for that. Because it's at least a mile down this valley.
Today's stone arch bridge, length 224 metres, height 36 metres, resembles a second bridge built in 1926-27 to replace the first bridge, a steel construction on stone pillars from 1885.
Shortly before the end of the war, in 1945, the three middle pillars were blown up by retreating German forces. The wooden version of the steel we saw earlier. Sure, it works just as effectively. So wind this down, block the hole, and then the water wheel starts. Love it. All different kinds of fungus and nests. Just popped in for a little snack. Looks like we've got our actual evening meal now. It's a huge, that's sausage.
Oh, it's sausage. I was thinking that was a grape. So I've got grape in my soup. Not a fly, a grape.
It's good you made that soup, isn't it? It'll just about get us home, I think, the warmth of that. Because it's
really rosy
cold.
Cheeks from that soup.
You have. You're really rosy.
Glowing. You know, like something from the Ready Brack advert where he's really red because Daddy's Ready Brack.
That's what we needed. I think we've done about 14 or 15 miles already walking. We've still got another 2, maybe 3 miles to go. So it's been a big one today.
Yeah, you told me 12 miles.
Yeah, you know what my 12 is. 16.9 miles.
You're joking. Oh my gosh. Nearly 17 miles. We'll just go around Katie twice.
That was a long one, wasn't it?
That was a really long one.
Back to our fabulous view. Come on, go to 17.
It's not going to be stood still.
Hello, so we're back in the original Aire where it all started just over 2 weeks ago.
Gosh.
We thought we'd come back here because it's a nice stop just before you get into Belgium, heading over to Eurotunnel.
2 weeks ago when we came here, I had just my little vest on.
Yeah.
Now I've got my hat and coat on, it's freezing.
What a difference in temperature 2 weeks makes.
It's so cold now.
What's the river?
Rhine. No idea. flows into the Rhine.
Given the amount of rain we've driven through today, did not expect to be walking tonight. Pinch Michelle's words there. And also this big castle, well, moat behind us.
Is it a castle though? I thought it might be a prison.
Yeah, we don't know. We'll have to get on Google when we get back.
There's a lot of barbed wire up there. I don't know. You could be right.
It's huge, this is.
That's the building in there, isn't it?
Definitely not a prison because
No.
we're inside it now.
Maybe it's a school or something. I don't know what it is. Should we even be in here?
So you don't come in here, did it?
There we go. Nordliche en... I don't know. Hof
Look.
situation.
War tunnels. 15, was that 48 to 1956? It's our last walk before we head back to Calais to get the tunnel. It rained heavy last night and as you can see the river is mighty full. Michelle's not ready to go home.
No. I don't want to go home.
I'm not ready to go home.
No.
We need to start thinking about our next adventures.
Oh, COVID might pay to that though for a while.